Hey everyone, Gil here at Camppatton Family Compound. Got the indoor garden here. Going to give you an update on it and show you some of the things I'm going to have to do in changing it up just a little bit because of the way the plants are growing. All right, so I do have the space blanket up here, so I'm going to try to take it down here and sort of show you what's going on inside. It's currently held up by four actually I only need to take two of them off. Maybe. He's off the side there. Yeah, so 4 clothespins holding it up. And so the bottom shelf down there, I'll tilt it down in a minute, is what the cabbage planted first. Then I got my lettuce and cauliflower going up here. And as you can see, these are at different levels here now because of the way the plants are growing. So let me get over here, grab this and move it in. All right, there we go. So what we have going on here is, if I can get it to do right. Okay, so you can see this here is the iceberg lettuce. See if I can get it angled. There we go. And it's struggling. It just doesn't like it in here. So I will try planting some of this outdoors here in a little bit to see if it'll grow. What I'll probably wind up doing is just transplanting these outside and see if they're outside, they'll grow a lot better. Over here I got 2 of the Grand Rapids lettuce with, and just as a joke, I dropped a seed for cauliflower in between, and the cauliflower is growing huge, and that's part of the problem is why it's having to lift this up to keep the and get up here and look at down here through it. The leaves, my hand, the leaf on it is, you know, having to raise the lights up so much. And so the spacing here from this shelf here to there is about 4 inches less than the spacing from this shelf to there. And so I'm going to be switching the 2 on the left here down below and the 2 down below up here because, let's go down here and look at these down here. So there's the, I need to raise that up a little bit more because it's almost, it is touching one of the lights down in there. Kind of hard to see. But yeah, so, and these 2 here are not going as good as that one is. That one, once again, is the same soil mix stuff, but that was last year's that actually had some compost soil mixed in with it. So it's a lot, all the wood stuff has started breaking down a little bit. So that is actually better soil than the new stuff. And so next year, this stuff here should be a lot better. So I'm going to swap these around here. So, but to do that, I'm going to go ahead and raise up these over here. All right, so let me go ahead and raise these up. I just have chain around it, and I have it set up so it'll, that should work there. I do have more space here than I do up above, so we'll see if that works good. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out these trays here. Set it off to the side. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this one out and slide it down in its place so that the sheet underneath it doesn't slide over. Now I'll get this one here. All right. Then I'll put this one here down. There you can see the cauliflower is doing a lot better in the soil than I expected it would have. There, yeah, oh, I still got to raise up the other side over there anyways, so I got to raise that up. Now, let me set this right here for a second. I'm getting these little brown top mushrooms growing in it, and let's move this over there. So there's the little mushroom here, and hang on, I'm gonna have to take it off so I get down at a good angle out of here. So I don't know what type of mushroom that is, whether that's poisonous or not, but I am eliminating them just to be on the safe side because I don't want poisonous stuff growing in my food stuff here. So I have a unique way of doing it. Actually, let me bring that back in a little closer so you can see how I do this here. I get it set up here. I found this out by accident. I have a spray bottle with peppermint oil in it, and I was spraying the surface here to get rid of the gnats and stuff. And of course, a couple times, see if I can see if I should. Let me move there. A couple drops got on the leaf here and it just kind of shriveled up the leaves a couple times because the trigger stuck, and it wasn't instead of, again, a light mist, I got a heavy one. So I got the trigger all fixed on it. So now what I do is I just put it on there and I just put a couple drops on it like that. And you can see it changing color already, and in about an hour or so it'll shrivel up to nothing. So I'm put a little down on the bottom there to get the fungus in the soil there. All right, and let me go ahead and get this turned around. There we go. Now we bring the other one up here and get it in position as well. All right, now, because these aren't growing as tall, let me check, make sure I got I'm going to change the, lower the lights down on this side here down, so they don't need to be up quite that high. I want to get some good light down here on it. Move some of my stuff out of the way. All right. Okay. There we go. Yep, and then this one down as well. There. And now those are down closer to the plants. Actually, I got one down on that end over there. I need to lower down because that was being lifted up because that real tall one there and the thing. So let me get that. That doesn't need to be quite that high. There we go. And this one down one bar. There we go. There. And so that's looking pretty good there. Actually, let me tilt the camera around here. So yeah, I got good clearance there on it, and that should work good. Now I just need to raise this bad boy here up a little bit down there. So all right, so yeah, that's good. Just a little bit more here. There we go. And the back one needs to come just a little bit. There. Slide these around, make sure they're centered. Good. Got good clearance there. However, the two center ones over here I need to raise up just a little bit because that one there is just these. This one here is just growing so fast up there. I gotta figure out a way to do this a little bit better. I can't do that there easily. I got that one done. Okay, yeah, now I got plenty of clearance on them for at least a couple days. I'm gonna have to get some more S hooks in here too. I wasn't showing it, but yeah, I raised those up over there. I'm gonna get some S hooks from out in the shops, because right now all I'm doing is I got the end of the chain cut with a hook on it, and so I need to actually use S hooks so I can shorten that up and just do it really easy. So, but anyways, there is it. And hang on, let me hit the light for you. Boom. Should have had that on before, sorry about that. But there they are there, and there with the lights on them. And so this is going to be interesting to see how this goes. When we finally get so the low is not lower than 41 degrees at night, I will move these outside. Now on this one right over here, you can see a little brown spot on that leaf. That's where I got some spray from the peppermint oil. I didn't expect it to spray like it did, and it because the trigger stuck on me. So that's what's going there. And let me bring this over here. So you can see some here where they got sprayed a little bit, but it's just going good. And my tomatoes are doing all right. This one here is the one that's doing the best. It's the one I did not transplant. And the others that I transplanted, they're coming along, they're struggling, but it would definitely work better if I had more compost to mix in with my homemade compost to mix in with it. So it'd be like the soil down there and that. And as you can see, the mushroom is starting to shrivel up a little bit more now, and it'll be shriveled up pretty good in an hour. In about 3 hours, it'll be gone. I won't be able to find it. So, but as you can see, my little yellow gnat traps are working great and keeping the gnats under control. In fact, I'm going to have to probably put some fresh ones out here because some of these are really getting full on both sides. All right, so this is the indoor garden, and I will be harvesting lettuce here shortly. Just do some salads for myself, and it'll probably produce more lettuce than what I will use, and so I'll be taking some across the street for the grandsons. They seem to like it with either ranch dressing on it or Thousand Island dressing on it, which surprised me. So. All right, like I've mentioned before in other videos, over on Gray Man Prepping, we're getting ready to do a indoor garden challenge for 2025. Trying to get everybody to practice this year so they're ready for the challenge next year. Challenge is going to start on January 1st and run until December 31st of 2025. And it's got a $50 Amazon gift card for first place, and I haven't figured out the other places yet. So. Anyways, that's what's coming up. All right, get your garden going, and I'll see you later.